Hey, what's up YouTubers? Today I'm going to be showing you how to add the new CUPCAKE update to your T-Mobile G1. This is the second video I'm making with the same set of instructions as the last, except in this video we'll be updating to a more stable version adapted by a software developer named JESUSFREKE. In my last tutorial, we used an adaptation of CUPCAKE created by a developer named Hekuro, and although his CUPCAKE build worked, I found the JESUSFREKE version to be faster, smoother, and versatile in comparison. You will not need to watch my other CUPCAKE tutorial for this to work on your phone. This process is fairly simple, and when we're finished, you'll have new features on your phone like an on-screen keyboard, auto-rotate, camcorder mode, fast scrolling, new widgets including a mini MP3 player for your main screen, a calendar widget, and an overall impressive layout. But for those of you who've previously installed an older version from my first CUPCAKE video, you'll notice a smoother performance with this build, along with camcorder icons, an application named Spare Parts that gives you control over various internal functionalities, and multi-touch zoom function. Before I proceed with this instructional tutorial, what you should know is that this only works for people who have jailbroken G1s. So if you haven't already jailbroken your G1, click the link under the word Jailbreaking Made Easy and watch my other video on how to jailbreak your T-Mobile G1. Assuming you've already jailbroken your G1, what you'll need to do from this point is plug your phone into your computer via USB, select Mount from the notification bar on your phone, and when you're finished, go back to your computer. Once we're mounted, we should download the JESUSFREKE CUPCAKE update from the description box of this video. So click under the words CUPCAKE 1.5 and save it to your desktop. Once it's finished, return to your desktop. Now that we're back in the desktop, I'd like you to click Start, go to My Computer, find the removable disk in which the information from your SD card is stored. Today mine's removable disk G. Open it and delete any file named Update. When it's finished, I'd then like you to drag the file you've just downloaded from the description box of my video and drag it onto your SD card. When it's finished, I'd like you to rename the file to Update. And when you're finished, go back, right click on the removable disk, and click Eject. This is safely unmounting from your computer. At this point, I'd like you to return to your phone. What I'd like for you to do now is power off your phone, and once the phone is off, press the home and the power button until you reach the Android recovery utility. If this is your first time applying an update to your phone since you've jailbroken it, you're going to notice a different bootloader sequence, but when you reach the Android recovery, the tasks are the same as they were before. From your Android recovery utility, I want you to open your keyboard, hold down Alt and press W. This will perform a wipe on your phone, but you won't lose any of the information on your SD card, your contacts, or your jailbreak. After the wipe quickly finishes, hold down Alt and press the S button to apply the update. Once it finishes, you should follow the on-screen instructions to reboot your phone, so press Home and back at that time. Congratulations, you've successfully flashed the latest CUPCAKE build to your phone, and as you reboot, you'll notice a very familiar T-Mobile G1 icon. It's common for this reboot to take a little longer than normally. It's a completely new build, so please be patient. After it's finished loading, you need to set up your phone as if it were brand new. But notice you're now setting up a developer phone and not a T-Mobile G1. This confirms you are now running on the CUPCAKE. Just follow the on-screen instructions to sync your phone with the Google, and most of all, enjoy the new features at hand. After you're done exploring all the new features, there's one more step to getting an optimal performance out of your new update, and that is applying a preferred radio update made for the build. This update, the radio update, will make it so that the reception and the ability to place a phone call performs just as well as it did before you applied the build to your phone in the first place. So let's connect our phones back to the USB cord at this time, mount it, and go back to your computer. Now that we're back at the computer, what I'd like for you to do is click under the words Radio Update in the description box of this video. Once you've clicked on it, click on the zip file in the middle of the page and save it to your desktop. Once it's finished downloading and you return to your desktop, I'd like you to click Start, go to My Computer, find the removable disk in which the information from your SD card is stored, and delete the update file we just previously applied from your SD card. From there, I'd like you to drag the radio file onto your SD card and rename it again to update. Once it's finished, press back, right click on the removable disk, and click eject. Now I'd like you to return back to your phone. Now I'd like you to power off your handset at this time, and you'll notice another feature you might not recognize. That being the ability to switch to airplane mode. At this time, we'll need to power off the phone as we've done before. Once the phone is off, I want you to press the home and the power button until you reach the Android recovery utility. Then open your keyboard and press Alt and S. You will not need to wipe your phone for this to work. After the update is complete, follow the on-screen instructions to reboot your phone. So press home and back at this time. If for any reason your phone reloops back to the Android recovery utility instead of bringing you back to the home screen, just remove the back cover, take out the battery, put it back in, put the cover back on, and your phone should reboot fine. When you get to your home screen, you're done. You've now successfully applied the CUPCAKE to your phone and are using a radio update required so you may have optimal reception. But before we finish, I'd like to share a few tips with you to possibly answer some common questions you might have after upgrading to this new CUPCAKE build. To enable auto rotate, select Menu from the main screen, tap the settings icon, scroll down to the Sound and Display Manager, and once in the Sound and Display Manager, scroll down to the Display Settings and check the orientation box to enable the auto rotate feature. Once you've finished, press the back button and return to the main screen. Open up an application to confirm that your auto rotate is working. If you use the latitude applet within your Google Maps application, it has to be manually downloaded for free from the Android market. Just search for an application called Latitude Launcher and follow the instructions within the application to have this feature on your new CUPCAKE build. If for any reason you aren't satisfied with this CUPCAKE and want to go back to the way your phone was before, just click the link under the words RC33 build from the description box of this video. Flash it to your phone from your SD card as you've done with the previous updates. You should know this routine by now. However, before you press Alt and S to apply the update, make sure you perform a wipe by pressing Alt and W first. Of course, all this being done inside the Android recovery utility. If you're interested in finding the latest CUPCAKE updates available, please click on the links for JESUSFREKE or Heikuro to get the information on the latest builds from their official websites located in the description box of this video. If you have any questions, please write me. I'd be happy to walk you through step by step. Also, subscribe to my channel if you feel so inclined. This is Tony Marino, and thank you for watching this tutorial.